What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mets Season Review, Off-Season Edition. Well. The MLB season is officially over, and sad to say this, but the Washington Nationals have won the World Series. Not my choice, as you guys have known from my previous videos. My pick was the Astros, and my hat is officially back in my closet, which is over there. And this is probably going to be the new location of filming. I want to see how it goes, but I think I'm going to start filming my videos in my room. I do want to get a green screen, make everything more interesting. So let's get right into this video now. So the Washington Nationals won the World Series, and number one, even though I'm a Met fan and hate the Nationals, it's a very good thing for a National League. We haven't won one in two or 3 years. I think it's 2 years, and that's very good. And to end the decade, it is an even 5 American World Champs and an even 5 National League champs. And I thought it was a lot more. I'll throw up the picture that I do have here. I think I have it saved on my phone. But kind of do more on the postseason before I move on to the Mets off season. The Astros should have won. There was some bad managing going on by A.J. Hinch. He should have left Greinke in the 7th inning in Game 7. He should not have went straight to Will Harris and then to Ozuna. Greinke was dealing only at like 80-something pitches, and they should have kept him in there, which I thought was a bad decision. They should have kept him in there instead of taking him out. And then kept him in there. We could have kept them, not get those other 2 runs, brought Cole in there to finish the game, and who knows, things might have been different. But other than that one mistake, even if he did those 2 mistakes, they should have won that. They should have won that game either way. And here's why: they left 10 runners on base. That is so freaking bad. Like, they did not. I watched pretty much every game of that World Series, and they should have blown that game out. They should have won like 10-6, not 8-9, 10-6, whatever it should be. You cannot leave 10 runners on base a game. That is absolutely pathetic and terrible, especially with their offense. So they honestly did. They have nothing but to blame but themselves. So moving on, we're officially Met fans again, and moving on to the Mets managerial sweepstakes. After the 3rd freaking round, we have gotten Carlos Beltran as our manager. And as I stated in my, I think, last Met video, or the ones before that, my second choice after Joe Girardi would be Beltran. So I do kind of like the hire. The only thing is, I really hope there's not crazy growing pains. There are going to be growing pains, and I don't know if he's going to give you those 5 extra wins that a manager probably usually does. Gives a team 5 to 10 wins. Really, the only thing the manager can play a big part of is the bullpen, and we can't have him destroying the bullpen. So hopefully he has a good bullpen, uses it properly, has a good bench coach. There are rumors going around out there that Terry Collins is going to be his bench coach, and who would have thought? If that's true, Terry's right back into the dugout 2 years after being done managing, which is crazy. And I was a Terry guy, and I was kind of sad when the Mets kind of got rid of him. So Girardi didn't work out. He's a member of the Phillies, so I guess I cannot be a big fan of Girardi anymore, even though I still think he's a good guy. But we got Beltran, and I kind of wish I never got rid of my Beltran jersey now, because I can start wearing it again, because we got Beltran. I think Beltran's going to be going to be a good manager. Maybe not in his first season, but my only thing with that is we have a win now type of team, and that's why I would have wanted them to go after one of the bigger names like a Girardi, a Showalter, or a Dusty Baker. But I think for the long term, Beltran is going to be a good manager. I wasn't the greatest fan of Callaway. I think he was a good guy. I just don't think he was ready to be a major league manager. And obviously the Mets, obviously Brody didn't like him either because he's gone. So, and he's actually now the pitching coach of the Angels, so he already got a new job. So I wish him nothing but the best out there in California with Joe Madden. See, I want to keep this video kind of short and to the point. I really do like the Beltran hiring. I'm curious to see who his bench coach is, and maybe his, the other coaches, like first baseline, third baseline coach. I think if they have an experienced bench coach like a Terry Collins or some other name, and I don't know who they're going to keep as their pitching coach. Maybe they'll still have Phil Regan. I'm not really sure. I mean, I know the player. I heard from scrolling on Twitter that the players like Phil Regan, so maybe they're going to keep him in there. I am very curious on who that bench coach is going to be. I really would. If they do hire Terry Collins, I actually really would like that, just because he has all that experience. He's done it with the Mets, and he's done it in New York, and he has gotten them to the World Series before, and he can kind of guide Beltran in and help with those growing pains and have them have a successful 2020 season. So that's all my thoughts on the Mets managerial search, and I hope you guys like the new film location. I think I'm going to start doing more videos in here, just because I think it's, especially the Met videos, they got the Met walls and everything. And if you guys saw my last video, I am going to be redoing my room, and I'm definitely going to be making some sort of video series on doing that. So the walls might not be orange for very much longer. So that wraps up today's Mets video. If you like this video, please make sure you smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to see more videos like these, please consider subscribing. Alrighty guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!